Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading for Wednesday, the 3rd of August 2022. How are you all doing? How was yesterday's super conjunction for you? Let me know in the description, in the comment section below. It's been super powerful. And for me, I think I've been feeling it, and I think it's going to continue that way. But it's also very liberating and revolutionary and evolutionary as well. That's how I'm feeling it. So today, the 3rd, it's just starting to wane. We've got the moon in Libra all day. It's going to form a sextile to the sun, an opposition to Chiron, a square to Venus, and a trine to Saturn. So today offers an opportunity to examine our values around love, money and responsibility in relationships, and to heal old wounds that come up in that examination. This is supported by Venus sextile Mars. So that healing, we could do that by balancing our divine feminine, divine masculine aspects, looking at sort of how we value love versus passion, or creativity versus desire, and things like that. So really, sort of, this is a great opportunity on the back of the last few days' energies to look at that within ourselves. So yeah, the work keeps showing up for us to do. The work is the journey. The journey, it's not the destination. I do have this idea from sort of things I've seen in my life that sort of if we ever reach the final destination, that's when we pop our clogs off this mortal coil. So keep enjoying the journey. Anyway, let's do some cards. We're doing the Work Your Light cards first of all, and then I've got the Marielle deck out today to do our reading. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know for today, the 3rd of August 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see what the cards say. We've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribes. Well, that definitely feels true to me from my own life experience of coming together with like-minded women in connections and collaborations. Then Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic and teacher. That definitely feels like the gatherings I'm in. And then Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So yeah, as the energies from yesterday still continuing today, as sort of we raise our vibration, we open ourselves up more to the 5D, then sort of, we become the priestess, the mystic, the teacher. We can channel that great knowledge down into the 3D to help and support others, to be of service to others in whatever way is your way, because, we all do this in different ways. So, yeah. It's about just raising your vibration and connecting in. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today. So, yeah, they've got Marielle deck. Okay, so what do we need to know for today, the 3rd of August 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. This is my third reading in a row, so I've just hastily done yesterday's reading and the reading for the triple conjunction. So I'm a bit out there already. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective now to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? It's okay, after this reading I'm going to have some lunch and ground myself. And then start clean my treatment room and my bathroom today. I have to do it over do my cleaning over several days, do one room a day. It's just overwhelming to try and clean the whole flat in one day on my own. So yes, because make a start today. Not that you needed to know that. Okay, so where we find ourselves, 9 of Wands again. This came up in the middle of the reading yesterday. And the star came up yesterday in the triple conjunction reading. We have the 3 of Discs, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Cups. We have an itchy nose. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely, lovely energy so far. And at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? We have the 6 of Swords, the Devil, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Oh, and the High Priestess. Okay. And the King of Swords. I think that's the story at the moment. I'm going to leave that there just in case. But yeah, the story is already out for me. Okay, right. So where we are was the same. We're at the same place as yesterday, but the things around us are slightly different. Okay, I say that because at the centre of the spread we have the 9 of Wands again, which is about balancing our internal power with the external power around us. So I said yesterday about sort of if the external power, the authority and control and everything is outside of us and we're feeling weak in ourselves, we will be overpowered by external circumstances and overwhelmed. If our internal power is too strong and we're forceful and try and force our way through life, then we overwhelm and can do damage out there. It's like being a bull in a china shop. Okay, trying to have control over everything around us and everything and keep everything tightly managed. We can't do that. We need to be in a state of flow, internal and external power and energies dancing together as we go forward in harmony. So the universe brings in something, we feel it, we respond to it, we go with it, we surrender, we take action, and it is the cosmic dance. Which I've never seen this before as the cosmic dance, but it is actually the cosmic dance. Okay, so it's like even as a reader, and I've been reading for over 30 odd years, but still my interpretations of the cards and things like that grow as I grow, and I work with the cards, looking at the situations and the environments and people's stuff going on, because there is your standard meanings for the cards, but then as a reader, then you start forming your own personal relationship with the individual cards and the individual decks. So how I read the individual cards in the Mary L deck it could be different to the way I read the cards in, say, I don't know, the Lightseers deck or the Wild Unknown. you know, so each deck has its own relationship with the reader. Okay, and that is sort of when you get beyond sort of the meanings of the cards and you intuitively connect to your cards, then the stories they tell are much more intuitive. Getting in contact intuitively with your cards, your reader's going to be much more intuitive. You know, talk about stating the obvious, but you know what I mean. It gets deeper and sort of it gets more nuanced with readings and things. Anyway, enough of my wobbling. Rambling is what I meant to say. Wobble as well. So, so as I say, third reading in on the trot. So yeah, it's like there's not much ground to me at the moment. So yeah, we're doing cosmic dance with the internal and the external energy. We have the star, the wishing upon a star, the healing, the hope, optimism, new beginnings and things like that. This is moving into the past position because this was one of the clarifiers yesterday. Okay, so we've taken the first step on that new journey. So that energy is sort of starting to ebb away. We're building a foundation on collaboration with others. Three of discs. It can be about balancing mind, body and spirit, and in some readings that will be the message for me. Today, its message is definitely about collaboration with others, working in synergy with others to create and build. In particular, I think building the new earth. That's where it's at now. I think yesterday was a big day of awakening and eyes opening and liberating from the things that have kept us limited. So yeah, we're working together and building together. In above spirit, the place of spirit, we have the hanged man, looking at things from a different perspective. I love the hangman energy. I love looking at things from different perspectives and hanging upside down on a tree. Metaphorically, that's the word I'm looking for, and just, you know, seeing sort of what rushes to your head with the blood. Okay, so yeah, we're being given an opportunity to look at things. And then I think looking at things from a 5D perspective, the hanged man is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is very much the 5D planet, the oceanic energies, both the physical oceans, but also the collective consciousness and collective subconscious and unconsciousness, etc. The ocean of souls and things. So yeah, very much connecting into the 5D. And moving towards the Three of Cups, time of celebration. You know, we all come from the one source. We come down here, do our earth journey with the purpose that we've set for ourselves while we're down here. And then after we die, we connect back in to the oceanic waters. And that's a cause for celebration, the fact that we come down here to do the work, help the universe evolve, help spirit evolve, but also particularly at this time now, there's never been so many light workers and star seeds on the planet as there is now, all working together, even if they don't know they're working together, all working together to help birth this new reality. So yeah, we're all down here, and it's a cause of celebration. Woohoo! The clarifiers. So what we have here, we have the Eight of Swords here, and in this card we've got this what looks like a locked gateway, and beyond we see this promised land with the tower. As you know, I've said many times before, I actually quite enjoy a good tower moment. I love breaking away those old structures and the destruction of the old, ready for the new to be birthed. But looking at this gate, it's not locked, and it represents, it's our own limiting belief systems that keep us locked out of the garden. And the tower, what I'm getting is the tower of knowledge. Okay, but you know, if we can just trust ourselves to open those gates and walk through into liberation. Okay, and as we do that, we get the Knight of Swords. Knowledge comes through, information, wisdom, knowing, everything that we know. We see the bigger picture, and we know how, we know we know stuff. We drink wine and we know stuff, type of Game of Thrones reference there, if anybody was a fan of Game of Thrones. But yeah, as we break through our limitations, then our minds just open up. And as we do that, we turn the wheel of fortune. We evolve, we go up a spiral to the next level. And I love that there's a rose at the centre of this wheel of fortune, which is taking me back to up here, the sisterhood of the rose. And also the great gathering, the three of discs and the three of cups coming out in the reading. So that's the main reading. The cards underneath, which is the environment that you're in today, or the subconscious influences. We've got the Six of Swords. We're moving away from that limitation, and we're being helped by Spirit. Okay, we're never doing this alone. Spirit is there, rowing us away to calmer waters. And it's a chance to relinquish the demons, to relinquish the limiting, obsessive addictions and things that we hold. We can leave those behind, leave them on the bank before you get in the boat. Oops, I forgot those. Just leave it, don't need those anymore. Okay, we're freeing ourselves from this. And as we free ourselves, as we move away from that limitation and obsession and boundedness and things like that, then we move towards the Six of Wands, victory. We liberate ourselves. Okay, and then we've got another card of walking away, the Eight of Cups here. And I love this Eight of Cups because if you look, the figure is wrapped in the lion skin, which connects me to the Strength card. As we walk away from all the limitations and the ties that bind, etc., then we take on our inner strength. The Seven of Wands, we stand up and defend ourselves. We have firm boundaries. We know the power of our no. And when we know the power of our no, then we have the power of yes, because then we know what we want to say yes to. And what we're saying yes to is connection with our higher self, the High Priestess, channeling down that information and knowledge that could be coming through from the Knight of Swords there, the different perspectives. Okay, we're opening up to that and allowing it to come down to us. And it gives us clarity, it gives us focus, it gives us discernment. We know our way forward. We're in the power of our mind rather than being controlled by our mind. Okay, that's today's reading. It feels like a big continuation of, like, the next step after yesterday's energies. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help me grow it. I'm really into the organic growing, the right people. I've set the intention that the right people will see my videos, and my channel will just grow organically out there. So please, if you've got anything from this reading, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching. And here we go now with the